All right, well, welcome to Mixed In. Hey, are you one of those 2% of America adults who are afraid of clowns? I'm not, but
Yeah, me neither.
it's not surprising that there's this fear of clowns. What I have been reading, what I learned was that it starts at children at about the age of 2 when they get anxiety about being around strangers. And they don't always, they can't always tell the difference between reality and
Fantasy.
and the fantasy. So, like my son, when he was young, if I put a Halloween mask on, he really got freaked out when he was around 2 or 3 years old too, and that stuck for a while. It wasn't just clowns; it was just anything. And so it's not that hard to believe, but some people, they don't snap out of that. So not everyone grows out of that fear. Yeah, like I said, 2% of adults have a fear of clowns. But there's good clowns out there.
Yeah, I mean, when I was younger, I used to watch a show with a clown. I can't remember the name of it, though. It was like Bozo the Clown or something like that. I enjoyed it.
There was J.P. Patches. Was that before your time?
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I used to watch J.P. Patches. He was a happy clown.
Yeah. And then when I watched, he had kids there laughing and whatnot. He gave out prizes. What? He doesn't want free stuff. That's awesome. But I can see there being clowns out there, like you said, that are too aggressive with their stance. They get too close to you, or they do too much movements, so they make weird noises.
But then there's scary clowns that are meant to be scary.
Yeah. Yeah. So that doesn't help. that definitely doesn't help. So I guess there's actually a name for it. I don't know if it's like the actual name for it or whatever, but what is it called?
Colorphobia.
Colorphobia.
If I'm saying that right, maybe it's colorophobia. I don't know, but it's
something along those lines.
It's like a condition. I guess there's a name for this condition when the 2% of the adults out there that have this fear of clowns, they've got a name for it. Yeah, it's colorphobia.
Yeah, I don't quite understand it myself. I mean, I'm afraid of things like I'm afraid of bees, but that's because I'm slightly allergic to them. So whenever I get stung, like I got stung on my hand once, on my finger, and my entire hand swelled up like that big. So I'm afraid of bees because they can actually do quite harm to me.
Well, I think that the fear of clowns would be that with that non-distinction between the reality, because you can't see his expressions, you can't see his when it's just without makeup, you can tell when somebody's actually happy or whatever. But with the clown face, it's a permanent smile, and inside there maybe not be smiling. So that's pretty creepy. I think that's what it is, And then there's, the clowns that mean well, but they maybe they're not experienced, and they try too hard to get the laugh, and so they kind of invade your space and just kind of, kind of get you, they come across as a little bit aggressive. Yeah, and that's not good. They've got to respect your space to be a good clown. And good clowns, there are lots of good clowns out there, but some of us enjoy the bad clown, like the Joker from Batman. Yeah. Krusty the Clown from The Simpsons. Yeah, he's fun.
He's not like meant to be bad, but he's one of those ones you take and it's like, okay, that guy he acts scary. I don't remember his buddy. What was the other clown on there? The one that got arrested.
I don't remember that.
I can't remember his name. Put a comment on there if you remember his name. You should know his name. I used to watch it all the time.
Now, I watched this movie that it's just It.
Yeah.
And
Stephen King.
Yeah, but I was really, really young, and that did scare me just because it was so creepy. I mean, he wasn't just a regular clown. He was like, he's a monster. He turned into a giant. I guess he was like an alien spider or something like that. Very, very creepy. But man, when when the clown that you would think is supposed to be happy looking and fun, turns out to have teeth and he's eating kids. And, But that's pretty scary. Yeah, but there's some horrific pictures that we're going to show you of it, and have fun with that.
Who played him? Who played him? I can't remember names today.
From the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I can't think of his name. I can't remember his name. Everybody leave a comment.
Yeah. We all know his name. I just can't think of it. I got a computer next to me.
He was on Home Alone 2.
Yeah. He was in Clue.
And he's also He's also the devil on Legend.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name.
Yeah.
So
come to
no hate mail, please. All right, so there's good clowns out there, guys. So hopefully that these aren't the ones that come to mind when we think of clowns only.
I mean, 2%. They're really quite small. There's a lot of people out there that still find clowns enjoyable, even the evil ones.
So leave in the comments below what is the most scary clown that you ever saw.
Yeah.
And
are you guys afraid of clowns?
Yeah, if you're afraid of clowns, let me know. All right, well, that'll about wrap it up for this episode of Mixed In. See you guys next time. Later.